Welcome to the 205 Vibe, where we take a look at what's happening inside Rockford Public Schools. Today, very excited, we are at Kishwaukee Elementary School, where next year, if you kind of take a look right over here, you're going to see this is going to be the brand new Constant Lane Elementary School, where we're going to combine students from Kishwaukee, Bayer, and Nelson Elementary Schools. But for now and today, we are here at Kishwaukee Elementary School, where there are still students in this building and there is teaching and learning going on. So we're glad to be here, excited at what's going on inside. Can't wait to take a look. Let's go.
Well, as part of the International Day of Peace, we have been lucky enough to have the featured author come to our class and talk to our fifth graders about the writing process, the books that they've written. And when Annie came 2 years ago and brought her book, I'm New Here, it really resonated with our kids here at Kishwaukee because we have students who are here from all over the country. And so the story really touched home, and we mentioned that to Annie, and Annie had this idea for the second book and said, I'd like to pick their brains and kind of see what they think about this. And she did come back later in the spring, worked with my class, and came up with some ideas for her next book, which she then actually put their ideas down on paper and brought it to us today as a finished picture book.
The reason we come to Kishwaukee is because this really is a multicultural school, and with over 28 languages represented here, what better place to come and introduce literacy through an author, illustrator, or whatever vehicle it is. We switch books every year. What's special about this book, Someone New by Sibley O'Brien, is that she wrote this book in collaboration 2 years ago with a fifth grade class from Kishwaukee, and they helped with key components of the story that actually came into print. And so for this class to see the book and the work that Kishwaukee did, and then it's a real event and it's meaningful, it just doesn't get any better than that.
Well, my story as a writer and illustrator as well as a person really centers on my experience as a child of being raised in South Korea as the parents of medical missionaries, from which I learned deep in my bones that we are all one family and our differences are beautiful and glorious and fascinating. And so my career as a children's book writer and illustrator is really about how to demonstrate that, how to show that, how to be a catalyst for discussions about how we connect, and also for the puzzle of our differences and the fact that we historically and now allow our differences to get between us so that we can't see that we belong to each other. Well, I would hope that children who don't always see themselves represented would find themselves in the pages of my books, oh, she looks like me, he looks like me, and then that children would feel that they could connect characters, maybe of people who look like someone they never met before, and that would broaden their possibility of who they could connect with.
I'm a lifelong Rockford resident, and I always taught in Rockford, and I always felt that we had the best kids and the best staff in each of the schools, focusing on how to help families and children adjust if that's important, or just to flourish. So that's what I really think the vibe is in Rockford.
The kids inspire me. That's why I do what I do. I love seeing just watching them grow as learners, watching them grow as people, watching them grow as a group of kids and coming together and to kind of reach our goals together as a class. And that's my inspiration to come here every day.